Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I'm actually quite tired. I'll explain why in a second, but first, happy Monday. And speaking of explaining why, let's get to my low. Okay, so one thing I always look forward to every year before football season starts is when the NFL does their top 100 players of that previous season. They used to do that a lot earlier than when they're doing it now, but they just sort of have it like closer to when football season starts. I think it's a way to promote players from last year and help keep an eye on them this year, which kind of renders the point of having it all at once like they're doing now moot because the videos are on YouTube. You can just look them up on YouTube. And last night, because they're doing this over the course of 3 weeks, right? Last night they did from 100 to essentially 50 or 51, right? They do 10 players an hour. And they started at 8 o'clock at night last night. So let's see. 8 to 9 would be 10 players. 9 to 10 would be 20. 10 to 11 would be 30. 11 to midnight would be 40. That means if I were to actually stay up and watch this, it would have been 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I did stay up until 10 though. So I saw the first 20. That was really cool. It was really great. And part of me, so yeah, I'll have to catch up later today. It's really sad too because they cut out like some of the good stuff they say in between the players on YouTube because they just go right to the player, which makes sense. They should do that. I just wish they didn't do that. Like they should just have like the entire video, like because hour-long videos on YouTube exist now. We've come a long way. We have the technology. I mean, I've done several hour-long videos myself, so it can be done. Again, we have the technology. So outside of some players I was really glad to see on the list, my high is, yesterday afternoon, spent the day with my nephews. My brother's wife came up with the youngest one, whose birthday is actually going to be next week, which is really exciting for me because he's my godson. I'm really excited. He'll be turning 1. We're going to be celebrating. His birthday is actually the 23rd, but we're going to be celebrating it this upcoming Saturday, which, okay, I can see it. He's young. My nephew's incredibly young. He's not really gonna care about when you have the birthday. But if it was my birthday, and I've explained this before, if I have a birthday like in the middle of the next week, I'm like, just wait till the next weekend after my birthday to celebrate it. I'd rather just do that and get it over with. Because if I celebrate my birthday during the weekend before my actual birthday, like let's say for example, I believe my birthday this year is on a Tuesday. Wait, no, I think it's on a Tuesday, or is it a Wednesday? But let's say it's on a Wednesday, right? If it's on a Wednesday, wait until that next Saturday to celebrate my birthday. That's just what I would do. But again, it's not about me. It's about my youngest nephew. He's going to be turning 1. It's going to be really awesome. I'm excited. And my act of kindness, as you could probably tell, I did everything I could to help my parents, get everything right. Because my dad had to go pick up my grandparents. So I had to do, not only water the flowers like I normally do, but I had to use the leaf blower to blow off the back and front patio. I had to clear people's plates. So pretty much, and obviously take care of my nephews when my father had to go get my grandparents. My mom was there too, but still, it had to be done. It was great. So with that out of the way, I guess I could tell you some of the stuff Because here's the thing, like, my twin nephews really love listening to music and stuff like that. And so they like that, but they're at that age where their attention span really isn't that great. Like, for example, and keep in mind, this is probably due to the fault of what was going on, but I wanted to do something really nice for them and show them the very first Disney animated movie ever made. For those of you who don't know, that's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And it's actually really, seriously, like the first third of that movie's dark. Like really dark. I mean, yeah, there's Snow White and she's singing at the wishing well, and then the handsome prince shows up and meets her, and they have a whole meet and greet and everything. But the stuff with the evil queen and the magic mirror, that stuff's actually really scary for kids. And full disclosure, when I was a little kid, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs used to scare me. But what scared me was the transformation that the evil queen does when she has that one, she drinks that one potion, and she transforms into the old lady. That transformation is what scared me growing up. I mean, hindsight 2020, it's not as scary to say Judge Doom's reveal in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but it was still pretty scary. Actually, I don't care what anyone says. Let me get me wrong. Bambi's mom, that's sad. Simba's dad, that is also incredibly tragic. Pretty much anything Pixar related, that's also very sad. But if you ask me, the saddest moment in all of Disney history is in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. If you don't know what scene I'm talking about. And Doug Walker, when he first did Disney Summer, he put this brilliantly. It's the funeral scene. After Snow White had clearly already eaten the poison apple, and, the dwarves have, the funeral for her. It is very sad. And you're thinking, okay, it's sad, but, I can take this, right? And then you see Grumpy. Now, if you've ever seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you'll remember that, Grumpy is obviously, the tough one. If Doc is the leader, Grumpy would easily be, the second in command, I would imagine. And when they find Snow White dead after eating the poison apple, Grumpy's like, it was the evil queen who did it. Let's go get her. That's exactly what happens, right? And they get to the funeral. All the dwarves are sad. Then it cuts to Grumpy. He's like, he's crying. No, not Grumpy. He was the strong one. All is lost now. Seriously, seriously, watch that movie if you haven't. It's really sad. Unfortunately, we couldn't even get to the first. Yesterday, we couldn't even get through the first third of that movie because, again, the evil queen stuff was what scared my nephews away. I'm like, wow. And to think, it was Walt Disney and 125 other animators that made that movie happen, which is really cool. Let's see. Went out for a couple of boat rides. That was nice. It's really nice seeing my nephews having fun and enjoying themselves during the course of the day. Just going outside for a nice, quiet, relaxing boat ride. Later that afternoon, we tried taking my brother skiing. That was fun. We had a dinner, and okay, my mom actually made, because full disclosure, a mom food chronicle that I haven't done yet, that I really do want to get to at some point, is ribs. Slow cooked barbecue ribs, right? Funny story. When my mom actually first got what she thought was ribs, it was actually a large pork loin. So last time we wound up having pork loin for dinner, which, I like pork loin. I mean, I'm not picky about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, ribs are always going to be better, but pork loin is pretty good. And we had that. We had salad, salt potatoes, really good corn on the cob. That's really good corn on the cob. Cucumber salad. My grandma actually brought up like this one like pull apart bread. It's like pull apart cheese and pepperoni bread. Like that was very good. Like I'd never had anything like that before, and we had it. We had regular salad. My mom made a tossed salad. Yeah, and for dessert there was two kinds of pie that we had. It was cookies and cream pie. It was like a chocolate cream pie, but it was like cookies and cream style, if you will. Like, I guess the best way to describe it is like, think cookies and cream ice cream, but it wasn't ice cream. It was like a cream pie, like cookies and cream style, I guess. It had like an Oreo cookie crust, whatever. That was really good. That's what I wound up having. And the other was rhubarb pie, which at that point I was too full, so I'm like, nah, I don't want to have that. I'm good. So after that, I came home, got here at around a little before 7:30, and then I started watching the NFL Top 100 when it came on at 8. I stayed up for about 2 more hours, and then I was off to bed. Seriously, like, come on, NFL Network. No one's going to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch this. It's different if it's Sunday night because the game is easily over at around, let's say, 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30 if we're going in overtime. But 1 o'clock in the morning? That's nuts. I mean, I love watching the NFL Top 100, but not that much. And plus, again, pretty much every person on that list, like every video is on YouTube right now. So, of course, I'm going to be watching that when I get to it. Apparently, even staying up till 10 o'clock makes me tired. Well, actually, I did stay up a little bit. I didn't watch anything else. Just sort of, because, I mean, when you first go to bed, now you don't just simply fall asleep. It takes some time to get yourself to relax. I actually tried. Seriously, I swear I've tried this one thing where, like, apparently to help you fall asleep better, you're supposed to like inhale for 8 seconds, hold it in for 8 seconds, and then like exhale for 4. Like, first of all, can you really release all your, like, I have no problem like slowly inhaling for 8 seconds and holding it for 8 seconds. The problem is though, like I don't really feel like I exhale everything in 4 seconds. I mean, maybe I do, I just don't realize it, but I certainly don't really feel that way. Let's see. So that was pretty much my weekend. I mean, we're going to be celebrating my nephew's birthday a little bit later this morning. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. But, I first have to wait until Saturday. It's a real shame, too, that my brother and his wife and my brother and sister-in-law, it's a real shame that they want to just have my nephews, like, on that schedule. Like, they have to be in bed at this particular time. They have to have a snack. It's a real shame they're in that routine stage, because they want to have the party at their house, which is fine. I'm not against that idea whatsoever. In fact, we've had plenty of parties at their house, and that was great. But it's the middle of summer. We have Cuca Lake. Cuca Lake is perfect for having a birthday party of any age. Trust me, I know. I can't tell you how many birthday parties I've been to or I've witnessed, or better yet, I can't tell you how many friends of mine have had birthday celebrations, not just at Cuca Lake, but any of the Finger Lakes. And they're all amazing. You know, it's just, I don't know. I mean, again, it's technically not my business. It's the business of, my brother, and whatever they say or whatever he says goes. I'm not really at liberty to argue about any of that. So, it's just going to be a bit of a nuisance because all day next Saturday I'm going to be spending the day with my father in Corning. And normally we would go up to the lake later in the day, but we're not going to be able to do that because of the party. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, I know why I know why my brother and sister-in-law are having the party at 3, because that's when the party is at 3. It's because by that point my nephews should be awake from their nap. But I don't know. I guess it's just a huge missed opportunity to not celebrate your first birthday at Cuco Lake. I mean, I'm a December baby. Every birthday I have is normally associated with, cold and snow and, more cold and possibly even more snow. And don't get me wrong, I guess what ultimately made me not care is because my birthday was always during Christmas break when I was in school. But yeah, if I could do it all over again, a summer birthday would be pretty cool. I'd probably time it. Actually, when would I have my birthday if I really want? I mean, I don't know. On the one hand, I really do have the perfect time for a birthday because, it's right after Christmas. But, again, you gotta, it's like a little give. Then again, I guess every birthday is give and take, so maybe I guess I'm just not supposed to know the answer to that. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would do my channel greatly. Follow me on social media. As always, I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if any of you guys want to attack a chair, I'm always going to be here to let you know. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.